begins. It will be Navi on the CT side. Rez waits outside of the monster. He's got a whole pack of players right here with him. And Navi just gonna put them down like dogs.
The bomb's out first, too. They want to go get this back, and they won't be allowed to.
Perfecto, 3 kills. Eats the flashbang before presumably going for that 4th one. But Electronic tidies things up. They sweep ninjas underneath the rug like a broken vase.
I wonder what the idea was, if they were going to try to sneak that bomb back after showing it, or if they were really going to continue forward with just a late attack from everyone else. But Perfecto said, hey, listen, if you show up, I'm going to kill you. And made sure that everything went down in the tunnel.
He meant it.
Locked it up.
So easy CT-sided pistol here for Navi. Look at this. I don't know.
Best so far at the fall final. Kind of only improving his stats.
Out of all the teams?
Of all the players?
Of all the players?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a 1.24 after the last map.
Not bad. S-Tag, not going to get a second, but they do kill Simple, so that's...
Yeah. They're playing outside the bathrooms, which is fine. They got bit in this close location. It's this slinky strat from the T side to walk up. They lose out to the first one. SDY slinks in, and he'll go unnoticed as well. Rez goes down. He stays alive. He's looking for another. Oh, good shadow advantage.
Alexi blinded as well. S-Tag at least able to recover, so man advantage here for the ninjas. Plenty of time if they want to just pump the brakes. Hampus all the way in the back with bomb says, yo, cool ya jets. Just like that. But Perfecto's actually sliding into the gunfight. You would have seen that jump shadow. Oh, a pickup versus bomb. And a little more damage versus S-Tag, but Electronic is at B.
Yeah. Was hoping that exec wasn't going to come, but with the smokes in place now, 2 riflers coming up. They're probably worried that anyone could be close. Electronic, though, taking his time, and there might be reports about some of the damage that have been dealt. The ZB9 could actually somehow pull this off, but it might take a little luck. See if he really waits this out or not. Okay, just walks through, hopes they're playing passive. It's not the case, and NiP answer back quickly.
Yep, first gun round, but again, 3 SMGs.
Yeah.
And awkwardly, not enough to rebuy behind that, so Navi gonna have to hold off.
Utility could just cost so much. So that's one situation where sometimes it is worth upgrading the go round. So they get all they can buy. Wow, this is
sick. This is a good read. It's the right positions, but
gets a kill.
Also about performing, and Electronics so far goes unchecked. Drops bomb, absolute ease. 2 T's double back around bathrooms, and that's where he's ended. Some Die Young dies out to the Brolin push, and the ninjas get beyond the pistols and SMGs and tidbits that Navi hoped to win with.
Some sharp rifling right there, and Simple goes down without a kill. I don't even know how he died. Probably back dice. So Perfecto got all that info, rotated 4 over. That was their best case for winning that round. And still, just on sheer brute force, ninjas work their way in and win the round with 3 alive. That is a good sign.
Plus a free op. S-Tag gonna save that one. There's this double flank back around the bathroom.
Oh, they had him
deal with
blind.
Electronic.
I see.
This kill here. SPs, the pawns to Perfecto's M4. T's kind of stack up, but so be it. Still a tough job for USPs to finish this off. Come on, they want them to push long so badly.
Oh, they start getting curious. Brolin, oh, he escapes, and he gets so much info.
He sees them all. Pampus drops the bomb. Gonna leave that for the follow-up so that he can just go run down into the B site, take every single risk he wishes.
I think they may be missing one. They did see everyone, but not totally sure. So, like Campus said, clear every angle.
Every single one. And as he does so, the B site is confirmed clear for the taking. That didn't make sound. Why didn't that make sound?
I don't know. You okay?
No. I can't work in these conditions.
Wonder what Simple is thinking right now.
You missed me, you missed me. La, la, la.
What if he just sounded that nerdy, his inner voice?
Then Counter-Strike wouldn't be nearly as cool of a
Yeah,
game.
that's so true.
It's actually very important.
Oh, thank God Simple's the GOAT.
Right? Even if Zai was... Even if you don't think he's the coolest guy, he's pretty damn cute.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
makes up for it. Bomb pops, that M4 saved by Perfecto, so grandfathered forward yet again, but we've got Ninjas with a lead.
A lead on T side over.
There we go. That's going to land right where it needs to. Scrambles the first CT.
Yeah.
Went simple. Burning in the corner, plus they would have heard that second player leave, so xantares keeps it hyper-fixated, hyper-focused. Exactly what they'd hoped for. Opening 5 versus 3 in a gun round.
Versus 3 on round 6. They were not ready for that molly at all.
And you know, the flavor of the white chocolate, it wasn't even really overpowered. No, just kidding.
Ninjas are moving smooth right now.
Ice cold moment there for xantares, may I add, right? Hearing the burning, obviously you fixate on that one, but really, really putting in the extra effort to catch the second kill.
He's totally aware of that, you know, second player potentially being there. Bit tries to do something interesting. Now, SDY is pretty screwed here back of the site. Just a FAMAS in hand. Full exec about to come his way. We saw the entries last time versus 4. It was no problem. Now he'll fall back to safety. And this is looking like already a safe situation for him. At least they get the 3 guns next round. We'll pretend to fight. Ooh, what a round out of NiP. I mean, maybe you're not as shocked as I am, but if they lose Mirage after it being that close and they come back and win Overpass, I feel like that just takes some composure.
I just don't really think Navi looked like themselves today.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, when we had G2 kind of start the event slowly, I mean,
Ooh.
again, remember, Fluxo nearly took Dust 2 off Navi.
Yeah.
Right? It was like a slow start, but then they powered up the same way that kind of, you know, G2 looked better. And I don't know, this evening it's just kind of like a hot and cold type moment.
Yeah.
Even the first map. When I saw that last execute on B-Site Inferno, when the game ended with 4 players alive and they ran out of time,
Yeah.
it's just like, what? Is there something up in this camp right now?
True.
So,
That was-
meanwhile, you know, Ninjas can look at FaZe as a 1-for-1 and be like, well, that's the trajectory we need. I want to go 0-3 and then follow through at the fall final. So,
The Antwerp Major versus Zaiwu was the best player on the server. Destroyed Vitality. Won't be opping this time, but already 8-2, and on T side. T side kills are worth 2. Did you know that?
I don't think that's how it works.
Good flash. Simple sets up to dodge 1, so he can look up, but he gets dislodged from his position. And it looks like the T's it looks like they just want to exec A in the exact same way they did again, but doing a good job on their default to just working the map first. Not many nades to respond with. Great nade over into B.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Of course, the first one's Alexi's.
Yeah.
And then Hampus follows the same trajectory. He goes, is this how it's done? That electronic's dead. So it's one of the pistols peeled off. But speaking of pistols, Bit finds that perfect moment to press into Alexi B to get the trade back. And now Simple kind of stuck on the dumpster with Perfecto down beneath him, and it just feels like we can't go fight for this.
Yeah, great second flash. Man, utility has just been cool, calm, and collected all the way through from NiP. Whether it's the impact utility or their flashbangs, everything's been on point. See NaVi miss a lot of nades this series. Key mollies, smoke's been off.
I just think Ninjas are way more prepared for this map now. I don't know. Feels smooth, right? Feels like the game plan's going perfectly. The connector kills, the isolation on the dumps, on the barrels.
Yeah, maybe after their loss versus Heroic, it was so bad, but they maybe learned something You know, maybe Hampus still does some of the calling on overpass that could help, or maybe it switches back now that they had that loss. Who knows? Of course, it's been a home map for NiP, whether they've been good on it or not, for a long time. So despite their recent games, I'm sure they feel some confidence. And I'm sure they, right now, feel like today could be their day.
But at least with the 3 weapons saved, it's an easy B-stack again out of Navi. Ninjas, not what they're looking for early. That's the thing with B overpass. You know, sometimes you gotta be there just in case.
Yeah, you never know when they're gonna walk out.
And since it takes a millennia to clear half of the A site, you got plenty of time to rotate up. Electronic proving it as he surpasses Bit and presses into long.
And Rez picked this op up, right? Didn't buy it.
I would believe so.
So we'll get to see it.
Yeah, it's got a spirit sticker on it, so I'm going to assume it's some Young's.
Ah, good detective work.
Thank you.
Looks very cool.
Tucked along the flower plant.
What, are you scared?
Tucked along the flower pots.
Uh-oh.
Excellent.
Look at that crosshair placement.
So good, man. Like, he's been practicing for that exact moment. And we've got a 5 versus 4 for Navi. He falls back. Nice 2-man stack inside the A site. Smokes go over. But Ninjas, I mean, down to the 20 seconds to spare. Molly on the dice box. Electronic's going to pick up a second kill. Bit's kind of forced out of his position, and he's going to die empty-handed. So nice of Brolin to recover this. And if it's Brolin who can shut down Bit, then that goes right back to the storylines of map 2. Brolin slides in, Alexi plants, and Brolin connects another. Headshot after headshot, now looking to close out in the clutch. Perfecto back around bathrooms, Brolin's got him. 4 kills to keep Ninjas on fire.
That one round is better than any that we saw from Brolin on Mirage, showing that it was the map all along. He needs to figure out his Mirage, but right now it doesn't really matter. He's comfortable on overpass. Look at these kills. But look how good this execute is, right? With the amount of time left over, they smoke the end of long to ready up for the split. As soon as that smoke comes up, they're in transition. The CTs are looking to fall back into that corner because they have nowhere else to go, and suddenly the attack only gets worse. T-side overpass is often just about cheating map control wherever you can, because the greatest tool the CTs have is the clock. It's such a big map. It's so many good pieces of utility the defense has to slow you down, and one of the biggest traps can be to be too patient, too respectful to everything that comes your way. But the pace from NiP has been super solid overall. There's 17 seconds left as they exec last time around. Oh, Raz had a chance there, but he gets spotted. Oh my God, Brolin, he just took Simple down. That was with an op.
Oh my God, presses into the side of the bathrooms.
Oh, Bit's just waiting for help now.
Ton of pressure on him. SDY comes up from the dumpster. Perfecto slow on the commit because, again, you know, Ninjas, they haven't played like they're in a rush ever.
No, they haven't. And, you know, a worse team might try to take that kill and exec on A, but they didn't have long control, so they said, hey, let's just take this as a 5v4, move into something else. But spray is good from Electronic. Wow.
Nice double. Perfecto single kill in the meantime, catches off Hampus. And so, yeah, they didn't have long, but now they also don't have Monster. They try to transition into something else, and it forces them to blindly come out from connector door. They thought at worst one in trade, but it ends up being a multi-kill from Electronic, and while Brolin puts fire on the feet of the wall, he's down to 22 HP, stuck between what's left of Navi. 10 seconds to the clock, and Navi come out on top. A 3rd round secured with 2 alive.
A great effort right there between Electronic and Perfecto on the site. 2 lines of defense going towards B. Electronic could have been flashed off as he came out, and I think he was looking the other way and dodged it. And they jumped to displace his aim as much as possible, so that's a 1-for-1 trade, but he's so fast, so precise, that he makes sure anything that NiP did super badly there. That was just really, really good individual level for Navi to save it.
Excellent timing on the Perfecto monster peak, and Bit, here we go. Okay, if he's gonna shine, I feel like it's not by being kind of muzzled back inside of the A site. I like Bit in connector. I like Bit pressing party. You know, you think of the power that sits between Simple and Bit.
Yeah.
And how many teams have used that classic star rifle, star opper, aggressive A setup.
Yeah.
This round, he goes for it, and it kicks off 5v4.
And that's the thing. I mean, you have to believe in yourself, especially considering your role. you can have B game. I think Alish did a great podcast with DDK where he talked about your A, B, and C games depending on how you are. I mean, Counter-Strike is a game that moves very fast, off confidence, and whoa, clean one from SDY. But he talked about changing it up how you play depending on how you feel. But Bit's position means he's going to have to frag, and he delivered right there. Sets up this round well.
Nice flash.
Oh, that flash is excellent. Simple runs right into it.
Simple eats that. And fast flank. Electronic, again, key hit. Sets the bomb on fire. It's going to hold off res, and Hampus has such little health that he can't really offer much. He can continue to try and test the waters, but flies right through and dies. And Electronic goes all the way back. So NaVi have found the timing yet again. Opening kill to connect their flank to the perfect peek off party.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nice play from Hampus to lure out Simple, expecting him to be aggressive in this spot, but this kill sets everything in motion, right? It sets the... Even before LexiB joined the team.
Simple's down in that connector. Door off the hinges. MP9 only. No utility. No help. I mean, this is Simple and his MP9, and that is it.
Yeah, but they might think that he's not there. They're watching for this boost as well.
Flash off the mark. Hampus dead. S-Attack just got blinded. Wow, man, if he's two steps forward, Simple has that kill every step of the...
Oh, he thinks because of the molly that he threw that this would be cleared.
Perfect. Even with the smallest of guns and non-existent utility, Simple hangs on. They missed the boost to come over the wall, which would have killed AlexiB. Alexi tries to slide out, molly in hand, Simple's forced forward, and it's at least the singular kill recovery. But Alexi also gets dropped to 50 alongside Rez, so nicely done from NaVi here, making this work with so little. Playing reactive, holding for the boost, waiting for the con walk up. They just allowed Ninjas to play their game, and NaVi walk away with all the kills.
There's enough utility to get into the site, but Perfecto has been pretty beastly here. 8-2 right now, still alive. SDY, opening frag. $20 on the clock, they'll walk in.
Hell, still a ton of damage. Easy setup for some Die Young. Looking for another, but Rez starts to bail them out, and Electronic could have gone over.
Wait, is that a molly? No, he's safe.
And the nade nearly killed him. Rez is going to go down into the water, bank smoke onto heaven. That blocks off both the CTs. They press out, but both Ts look away! And Electronic saves him! His 11th and 12th.
Oh, that was so desperate.
Oh, they never saw it coming.
The second smoke came through, and all they had to do was watch it. And they didn't anticipate that. And I think, honestly, if NaVi tried that again, they try to come through at the same time. They sent Bit through on the first run through. I don't know if Electronic really paused it on purpose or if it was just a little disjointed and that's exactly what they needed. But either way. Oh, the spray is just perfect.
Again, that crosshair placement. The way he slides down the railing actually lined.
You can walk by some angles now if they're not anticipating a double op setup, which of course is extremely unlikely. Oh, and Simple finds one. Was he boosted?
No, he was just out here in the
water. Oh, he's just out here, okay.
I think Electronic got close, swung the door open, and Simple was scoped in already.
That's actually quite risky, I feel like. S-Attack going through. Maybe the door got blown up at the same time. Either way, Attack's coming over towards the A site. Bit gets his.
Rez goes deep. Over top of truck already. Simple's op scours the site.
Smoke's not good.
Oh, he could push out. Hampus awaits it. It's a very necessary headshot because Simple was looking to power up.
This was 3v5. Last round was 3v4.
That's a dumpster smoke. That's going to keep Perfecto at bay, plus...
Late molly.
Oh, yeah, they're already out past it. But they're burning. At least some Die Young is. Big gets stopped. Oh, they're corralled into the corner. So shredded. And Perfecto, while he brings it back with one, has such little time and such little cover to work with. Hampus just dodges the fight, plays it around, and takes it on his own accord. But he just can't manage. It's the time that makes the difference, despite Perfecto's best efforts. It's a 7th to the Ninjas.
Damn, that late Molotov into the bank. That was a crazy situation. and they had no response for it. Again, the utility getting layered in is just perfect here for NiP. There's no big flank through the stairs as well, so they really put all their eggs in one basket. Standing in the corner, just hoping no one... Now the T's will be even more comfortable. Bit, no support. Will they clear him?
Oh, not Alexi.
Oh, he switched.
Fumbles.
I think he wanted to actually switch out to his smoke, fall back, and hope that they weren't that close.
They were already breathing down his neck. Not going to let Alexi die in vain.
Looks like they were hoping the rotation from Simple goes out towards A. They do score it. Perfecto, you know, he died once full flashed on that last hold where they still won, but he's still 10-3. Oh, but he gives up wood wall control. He's the only one here, so he's a little nervous.
Easy exit for Hampus. He's going to play on the water. Keeping this one tucked. Rotation trying to come down. Can he stop them? No.
Oof.
Brolin gets it for free. B-site looks cracked. Wide open. Simple. Singular kill. And such a tough job for Sumdai Young. Electronic swings the door. And he's going to get smoked off the moment he gets here. Now water control, obviously, for Ninjas. Deep, of course, on Monster as Hampus looks to flank. And Electronic misses the chance to get that kill. So it's going to be 8 to the Ninjas T side.
Wow, another great round, man.
NaVi hanging on for dear life economically.
Yeah, they spent all they could, and yes, there were only 2 MP9s right there. But the trades and the spacing were really good. No mistakes as well, and they came back into B. Got Perfecto rotating out. Took him down in an awkward position. Exposed Monster, and they were right about the simple rotation as well. There's a couple of exits actually for Electronic. I mean, keeping the fallness is amazing. I don't think he can get to a better gun from here, but staying alive, being one of the only lines of support now for this op, will be meaningful. But for the most part, you know, Simple's impact has been limited. He's getting an op kill or so.
Gets the guy down beneath him first. Really nice target selection from Electronic.
Yeah.
Really nice indeed.
That's nasty stuff. Pure impact.
Final round of Navi's CT side. Have they been hanging on for dear life? Absolutely.
Yes.
Is it enough rounds to bring back a successful T side? 100%. At a 7th would just be that quick little sigh of relief as they're finally given the fruits of their labor. We've got 1 AK on Brolin. Cornucopia of utility, though. Bit looks the wrong way. Oh, free pickup.
As
Second
soon as
gun.
that flash. Yeah.
No way they stop that. That's an M4 for someone.
It's a very lucky find from them. Brolin just deciding to turn the corner at that moment. No utility going into it. Right after the CT flash pops. Can they convert?
Smoke fades. Alexi, Tech 9 tap. It's just pistols. Oh! From outside of Monster, the wall bank connects. What a time for that to happen, but still lineups. And Brolin, well, again with that AK, his second kill of the round. Even with the lesser weapons, they're gonna make NaVi work every step of the way here. Simple awaits some kind of an extension. And yet, it's hesitation on the side of Ninjas. More utility comes out. Missed shot from Simple. He'll get tagged, but still presses out. And Sumdai Young caught inside of the smoke. Brolin's found a triple, and it falls onto Simple. It's been a slow half, but no.
Which might be the most interesting story of this entire series so far, but he'll go down on the pistol. Clean one from Bit.
That's what they need. That's what they want.
And man, Electronic, what's he gonna do on T side? His CT side was unreal.
It's a little bit closer to that A site. Ninjas aren't buying it.
They're just hoping it's
yeah,
some kind of posturing. Hampus starting to come back now. Rotations are just slow though. He'll have to hit some crazy shots if he's gonna stay on the site. He throws a, ooh,
interesting.
oh my god, and then he just tucks.
And he's like, you didn't hear anything. I didn't shoot. Look how big his eyes
Alexi,
are. Oh,
Alexi!
What's happening?
And Hampus is still alive.
Down he goes eventually. Electronic and Simple start to pull it apart. But okay, what? Where did Alexi come in from?
I don't even know. Jumped up from CT, Hampus. Trolling around inside that smoke on the A site.
Hampus's eyes were about to fall out of his head.
Yeah.
They were bulging.
If your pupils dilate enough,
He just runs through smoke.
you could see through the smoke. Yeah, okay. Right when
they spam.
right when they were looking for Hampus.
Second kill is gross.
Yeah, disgusting.
Shot
It's a good guy to hit.
on a big target. Electronic sent reeling back.
You can't afford to get scouted too many times on an anti-eco. I don't even want to test that. Not getting the trade-off, not getting damage. But the CTs are starting to come back towards A. We saw last round, they showed some presence and then continued forward. NaVi go clear things out, and we'll turn this into a B-side exec. Alexi left alone. He has a smoke and a flash for himself. Look at the re-smoke on Monster. Looks like they're looking for some utility that got left for him, but maybe it didn't. We'll see. Did he pick it up? No. Yeah, he did. He got another smoke.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the idea. Just trying to dissuade them from coming up towards B, but they've got this short attack in place, and Bit's going to find out about the stack in just a second. So still shaping up to be a really good round here for NaVi, even if he dies, because now they're going to go forward. And
Alexi a little late to the nade, but down he goes.
Yeah.
Perfecto, just going to swarm that. Waste no time, right? With that amount of numbers, not to mention all the bodies spotted up top. It's a nice attempt from Ninjas, but wrong location.
Wrong location, and yeah, there's no way to deny Bit seeing something, right? So he can give up his life, but the whole time they just wanted to make sure that there wasn't any kind of A stack that they were avoiding, and when they found out there was one, they're like, perfect.
But the money, and Perfecto's going to make a little bit more. Brolin,
Oh, it's not bad.
nice upgrade, right? From Galil to AK.
And he may just get away as well. Yeah, so that's quite a find. And now after the pistol, there was that force, so there won't be...
Simple's just trying to slide out. It's him versus Brolin. And the wallbang goes the way of the Swede.
What a great flash that separates the attack, and he can fall back.
Fantastic 5v4. Complete and total freebie.
Yes. No one else has armor, so Brolin can't get rid of this. Would have loved to be generous in this moment. Man, there's a lot of CTs around A.
Rez gets back onto the site in time. Nade for Brolin. And again, if
they're
it's
taking
close
advantage
enough,
of a
he's dead.
round that goes slowly right now, NiP, because they have Hampus working on this big flank. Thing is, if they find out this is Bit, then they'll actually go stack B, I think. And it looks like they've got a lot of people here already.
Just remember, Brolin's 6 health. Not only does he have to hit zingers, but also can't take a single bullet back. And with Electronic connecting that quickly, sure enough, Brolin goes down. So they get past the little bit of a threat that was well alive in this one. Bit. Nice.
Harder than it looks.
I was going to say, that's such a daunting challenge. Double USP tap to the back of the head versus armored rifle.
Ooh, it's 3v2. They got some good kills here. No kit, but...
Making it costly.
Yeah.
Making NaVi nervous. Tag gets cleared out as he falls out from heaven. And it's just about whether Alexi can bring anybody else with him, but aim punch too strong. NaVi 9 rounds each. We're tied.
3 deaths to keep him honest. And now we go into the real rounds. Who will get 10 first? That's the big question.
Oh, Brolin.
Whoa.
From inside B site to inside connector. From a flat line on Mirage to a top frag on map 3. And Hampus nearly catching Perfecto as he was trying to press up into the staircase. That was from heaven on the railing. Saw some legs and took him down. Dodge flash. Oh, tag. But simple.
Oh, he missed. That
And
molly. He
wait.
might not have been able to see properly through that. I don't know. Surely scoped up, but...
Right away, dude. What a varied collection of fights, right? From
Yeah.
top connector, from heaven, and then this double kill that comes out from Monster.
Oh, this round's already over as far as they're concerned. At a minute, they win that. And Brolin within con.
Oh, that's a reality check for NaVi.
Yeah, and this is, you know, Brolin... This is one of the role changes that, you know, seems really powerful. The fact that Brolin's going to be the guy rifling outside bathrooms and Rez will be opping. Brolin was already great as a rifler, just on this map, especially playing passive positions on the site. Super reliable. So A seems incredibly well fortified, and right now, maybe so is B.
Again, right? Something that looks great, assuming Brolin finds his groove.
Yeah.
That turnaround, so necessary for this formula specifically to work. But Rez and Brolin comfortable on A right now, lean back. 2 rifles saved.
Wow.
And Ninjas, the moment they have guns, that looked convincing.
Yeah, I want to see what that looked like from Simple's perspective. Because surely he was scoped over that molly as a tag. Kind of.
I didn't even hear him shoot.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't hear him shoot either. So I'm not sure if he didn't even see him or what happened. And here's that easy kill to kick things off. Comes in for the hard clear, but Brolin hides half his body. Oh, he does. Oh, what?
Some die young, lucky to be alive.
Okay.
I feel like
Did he line that up through the smoke?
I don't know how that shot lands. Man.
Wow.
I think UI decides maybe I shouldn't shoot anymore through that.
So they didn't end up phasing it. They both trade for unconfirmed damage. Round 21 right now. And an unusual suspect here, pushing outside of bathrooms. Hampus supporting Brolin. And where is Rez in all this? So many players here. Whoa, this is really strange. Hampus can turn this into a flank. I don't know if he looks to stairs. Electronic is absolutely at risk, but they can also flank top bathroom.
There's 3 of them doing this.
Wow. They cleared this out easily. 3 on long, and the CTs, they were already worried about it. They just haven't watched it just yet.
Oh, man.
Esatag opping.
Trying to press in, but they're leaving. They're actually leaving.
Oh my god.
And this monster push is actually selling it all. All 5 members of the Ninjas going down to the B site. I mean, listen, it's working.
Yeah.
But in reality, that bomb's gonna go down on A. And every kill Perfecto can get here, every second that he can prevent from them going back up to that A site means that Esatag has to do it on his own. And he's barely alive at this point. Simple, with killer conviction, goes deep into the bank. It's spotted.
Oh, he got him.
Esatag, that's such a big pickup. It's a simple 1v3 attempt with the last 2 CTs trying to come at this from opposite ends. Brolin not even playing through the front of bathrooms, but rather long. And that works wonderfully. Simple never sees it coming.
Thinking one step ahead. If Brolin doesn't go towards long, Simple absolutely has a chance to win that easily. The first kill will be in the CT. Brolin thinks one step ahead. Oh, it's just after the smoke phase. Wow. What a shot. Great damage. Esatag's kill. So imperative. Well, all kinds of crazy situations. I can't believe they scored that rotation. They didn't flash and clear long in that position.
But some cash in their back pockets.
Yep.
An insurance policy. As Hampus falls back, Rez ready. Hampus, well, he's going to go down after 2. But a smoke on top of the corpse cools things off. And Rez continues to watch with Hawk's eyes, shuts down Bit, and leaves this on Simple, who does grab an M4, but doesn't have Kevlar and 4 enemies. It's just, he may be one of the best.
Yeah, this is one of those, any kill you get is really worth a lot, though.
Take your damn time.
Keep that tension going, even though it's just a Niko. He knows the opportunity, but sliver angle here from Rez. He's just about to fall off, but Sharp today. Another kill from him. Definitely doing his job here. And that's 1 death in that last round, so they do their job and build that economy. Four.
Trying to catch up to that of Electronic. Perfecto again doing what he does.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Single AK for Bit. Ninjas on the brink of a 14th round win. Wasting no time to piece together this boost, trying to use the one tool that they have, but he slides off, fires shots.
Worry about the heaven presence, maybe.
We've got numbers here inside the B site. 4 members of the Ninjas ready for this. And all the while, Short kind of looks like kind of open for the taking. So I wouldn't blame Bit if he gets called in by this void. Alexi trying to set the crossfire, but if you peek too soon, then you give chance to Bit to dismantle it all.
They don't have to leave the safety of their angles. It was a bit of a bait.
They don't fall for it. Rez with a couple deagles soon to press into him. Esatag, gotta be cautious.
We're sharing a wall here with Electronic, but how far does he go?
If they're noisy about the boost, then Electronic, gets whipped on by Esatag.
I wish he had a better gun.
Quick little 180, hell, even a P250. One of these deegs. but not the case. Bit will kill Esatag in the end, so that B site's still compromised, but Rez catches Simple in the background. Perfecto, insta headshot and dead. And Sumdai Young's gonna run that Glock inside of the A site. He's just desperate to get something going. Deagle in hand, Brolin awaits him.
Not taking down the majority in these last 3 rounds. SDY with his Deagle would love to get one extra, but keeping the money honest is only one of many problems that they've got right now.
2 rounds away.
Bank is looking strong here for Ninjas. Power position, CT side overpass, 2 rounds away.
Rounds to start this half. 4 out of the opening 5 to nothing but Ninja's CT side. 4 rounds straight. 15 will secure them on fire. We've actually got guns this time around. Navi have been bullied while they held onto those pistols.
We've seen this con walk up in the past, and it has been met by grenades and a lot of pressure. This is what Hampus does. He'll come through with the spams. Frustrated Perfecto tries to shoot back. Could be a dangerous game to play versus the M4s. Rez on his sliver angle.
Waits for anybody to present themselves.
Yeah.
And Rez is a pretty collected guy.
Brolin holding down the outside of bathrooms.
That's that dangerous duo, right?
Oh, they're going to phase the outside of the smoke. And SDY goes down. Well, they time it perfectly.
So nice. But then Brolin goes one better. It's one thing to bully SDY outside of the B site. He's 7 and 16, but you just dropped Electronic, the saving grace of Navi thus far. Brolin, an easy pickup as he isolates the long kill versus Bit. It's Simple and Perfecto versus 5. And there's the Simple we know. Insta headshot into Rez. Still more players on this defense. 25 seconds. Simple tries to get around boxes, but instead gets stopped in his tracks. Perfecto, all that remains. And he's soon to be swarmed, entirely surrounded, putting up a fight, and a beautiful second kill means this one's still a live wire. 5 seconds to spare, presses in, has cover from the opposite end. Alexi B, a little slow to the party, which means Perfecto, no, not today. Has his back turned to bathrooms, and Ninjas secure 15.
A couple centimeters away from allowing that to go down. An unbelievable spray transfer in the end. To be a sour cherry on top of a really nice performance today from Perfecto, but there's just not enough players outside of him to seem to make this a reality. Brolin so confident on the rifling on the A site. That's continuing on from all the overpass performances we've seen from him.
Into bathrooms. He's gonna hear that utility all around. Oh, nice grenade. Lands on Electronic. Brolin finishes it off.
Oh, they don't even know about Rez. Pushed close up now still.
4 kills away. Bomb starting to double back to the B site. Alexi, this could be massive, but he doesn't get spotted by Sumdai Young.
Oh, he sees feet.
Missed it. Sumdai Young didn't see him, but Alexi, he's got that early warning sign, so all of a sudden Ninjas, they start to peel back down. And now it's just about getting these last 3 kills. Yes, Monster has fallen, but the boost, well, that could still be big. Bit, this fight up on the A site, not nearly as important because Bomb just went down. Sumdai Young, no chance. And they know that Bit is on the opposite end of the map. His only hope is to sprint to that B bomb site, and time is against him. Back-to-back events. Navi will be stopped in the quarterfinals, and it's redemption from Rio for the Ninjas in pajamas. Semifinals versus FaZe. Both teams